You give kindness without asking for anything in return. You remember birthdays, send long texts checking in, stay up late to comfort a friend, even when your own heart is breaking. You forgive too quickly, you offer too much, and still, they hurt you. People ignore your messages, take advantage of your time, and somehow always seem to walk away as if your kindness meant nothing. So what's going on? If you've ever whispered to yourself, "I'm nice to everyone, but why does everyone hurt me?" This message is for you. The truth is, kindness isn't the problem. You being a good person isn't the flaw. But there's a difference between being kind and being self-abandoning. Many of us, especially those raised to prioritize others before ourselves, confuse being nice with being needed. And when your worth is tied to being helpful, agreeable, or pleasing, you slowly teach people that your needs don't matter. Here's the hard truth. People treat you based on what you allow. That doesn't mean you deserve cruelty, but it does mean that boundaries, or the lack of them, silently shape every relationship you're in. Psychologically speaking, there's something called fawn response, a trauma response where instead of fighting, fleeing, or freezing, you fawn. You try to stay safe by pleasing others. You read the room constantly. You anticipate other people's moods. You twist yourself to avoid conflict, all in the name of keeping peace, even if it costs you your self-respect. And the scariest part? Most people don't even realize they're doing it. You think being nice is your personality, but really, it's the armor you built to survive neglect, rejection, or emotional inconsistency in the past. Being too nice becomes a shield. You hope if you're just loving enough, patient enough, useful enough, no one will leave. But people sense when your kindness comes from fear instead of fullness. When you say yes because you're afraid of saying no, it shows. When you give too much hoping someone will finally see your worth, it doesn't inspire love, it creates imbalance. This is where the pain begins. Because real connection can't grow where your authenticity has been buried under the need to be liked. So yes, people hurt you, not because you're nice, but because somewhere along the way, you stopped expecting to be respected in return. Think about the last time someone hurt you. Did you tell them they crossed a line? Or did you swallow the pain because you didn't want to seem too sensitive? That silence doesn't make you strong, it makes you invisible. There is a saying, clear is kind, unclear is unkind. When you set boundaries, you're not being rude, you're being responsible with your energy. And you're teaching people that you're not just nice, you're also whole. But why is this so hard for kind people? Because you've been taught that love means sacrifice. That being agreeable keeps people close. That asserting yourself is selfish. But none of that is true. The most loving thing you can do, for yourself and for others, is to be clear about what you will and will not accept. Kindness is beautiful, but kindness with standards is powerful. You're allowed to stop explaining yourself. You're allowed to say, this doesn't work for me. You're allowed to stop chasing those who keep showing you they don't care. Because someone who truly values you will never expect you to shrink in order to keep their comfort intact. From a psychological perspective, this need to be liked often stems from attachment wounds. Maybe growing up, love felt inconsistent, so you learned to work for it. You learned to anticipate others' needs because it felt safer than being ignored. And now, as an adult, that pattern plays out in friendships, relationships, even at work. But healing doesn't mean you stop being nice. It means you stop abandoning yourself in the process. Let that sink in. You can be kind and have boundaries. You can be giving and still say, I won't tolerate this. You can be warm without letting people walk all over your heart. And here's the beautiful twist. When you stop bending over backwards, you stop attracting people who expect you to. When you protect your peace, you magnetize people who respect it. When you honor your limits, you attract those who honor you. Being liked is not the goal. Being respected is. Being understood, valued, and seen for who you truly are, that's the goal. And the best part, you don't have to change your kindness. You just have to stop apologizing for having a backbone underneath it. So if you're sitting there wondering why being nice hasn't protected you from pain, maybe it's time to realize kindness isn't about being a doormat. It's about being rooted, firm, honest, real. The people who truly matter, the ones who will stay, won't be scared off by your boundaries. They'll be grateful you have them. So let them misunderstand you. Let them call you too much or too sensitive. What they really mean is, I can't manipulate you anymore. And that, my friend, is a compliment in disguise. Be nice, but more importantly, be strong. Because your heart deserves to be held, not just used. And your kindness deserves protection, not proof. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe for more future contents.